it's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back.
Fighting off the defender.
They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
The back's got it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You've got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Can they put something together in this drive? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Rebels will have to punt this one away.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field.
Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Takes the handoff. It's Bentley.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Dark. Looking to throw it deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score LSU 14, Ole Miss 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking downfield, it's Dark. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Rebels. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
he'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
that offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Dropping back, it's Dart. Who makes the grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. A dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and...
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 30. Past the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the runner takes off to his right, running with purpose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
First down and 10 now. And the same runner's got it again. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Dart. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Chris, if you're going to make that... two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And here's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive.
And the LSU offense will take over
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Looking downfield, it's dark. Running back grabs it on a screen. Makes a nice move there. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
42, LSU, 14.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking to pass. It's dark. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. A handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launches downfield. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, LSU. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Ole Miss Rebels will take over 1st and 10.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And on the carry, he's heading left. Fighting him off. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the grab. It's Prescorn. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. This one will be down at the 35. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, what a move. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now.
Razor.
Receiver in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go.
Scanning the field. It's dark. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down. The Rebels begin a new series here. 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. He's going to hand this off. Powers through. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. It gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Cut. Lasso.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And this one is getting ugly. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
49,
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The sure hand. It's Watkins. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back.
49, LSU 21.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Collins. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is good.
The extra point is good.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Ole Miss 49, LSU 28.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Movement right down the field. The defense make adjustments. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the single back takes the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now.
On to punt it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Running it back, it's Anderson. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To throw, it's Collins. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Cut it. Get set. Griffin.
Back to pass. It's Dart. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Yankee blue. Check. Dino.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Easy.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to pass. It's Collins. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's tackled after the catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. No press here. The defense backing away. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled, but 1st down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and the receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Getting set. Here's second down. And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.